the RHEL 8.1 or the previous versions, there's always a pre-sequence process that comes before the installation interface. I think in the 8.1 version, the user settings was at the tail end when the installation process had commenced. But right now, you can see in this version of the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9.1, you can see that it has now been brought forward. Okay, now the very first thing you might want to do is get to Google and just type RHEL, that's Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Now this is the official website. As you can see, we have Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Everywhere Enterprise IT is headed, Red Hat Enterprise Linux is there. From public cloud to the edge, it evolved to bring flexibility and reliability to new frontiers. This is the steel foundation for untold innovation. We of course have the trial, the buy, and then of course the Red Hat. And you can see the number of companies that are actively using this distro. You have Amazon Cloud Service, the Microsoft Azure Cloud Service, the Google Cloud Service, the IBM Service, and the Oracle Cloud Service, respectively. Now let's look at the value of Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Red Hat Enterprise Linux is the world's leading enterprise Linux platform, certified on hundreds of clouds with thousands of hardware and software vendors. Red Hat Enterprise Linux can be purchased to support specific use cases like edge computing or SAP workloads, but every subscription includes these core benefits. Benefits such as subscription benefits. Red Hat Enterprise Linux provides more than an operating system. It also connects you to Red Hat's extensive hardware, software, and cloud partner ecosystem, and comes with 24/7 support. Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9.2. We'll be looking at 9.1 here. Okay, is our latest release, but with access to all supported versions and 10 years year life cycle. You can upgrade on your schedule and adopt new features when needed. Supported architectures. Red Hat Enterprise Linux is optimized to run on servers or high-performance workstations that supports a range of hardware architectures such as x86, ARM, IBM Power, IBM Z, and IBM Linux 1. Our deep collaboration with upstream communities and hardware partners makes this possible, bringing you a reliable platform for many use cases and consistent application environment across physical, virtual, and cloud deployments. The use cases is one of the most important things that open source does. Because once it's open source, it can be refactored and re-engineered for the new use cases. Then let's look at the automation and management. So get a consistent and stable administrative experience, allowing admins to spend more time on innovation, less time on repetitive, error-prone tasks. Red Hat Enterprise Linux includes Red Hat Insights, a managed service for analytics and recommendation that delivers continuous vulnerability alerts and targeted guidance to help organizations maximize uptime and avoid emergencies. Plus, with the Red Hat Satellite add-on, you can automate the remediation process. Now, let's look at the install and migration tools. From your first steps installing, migrating or upgrading Red Hat Enterprise Linux, okay, to eventually deploying across multiple clouds. That is Red Hat organization, we provide opportunities to help. Our migration tools make it easy to get started if you're coming from CentOS Linux or other distro, and you can create optimized operating system images with Red Hat Enterprise Linux Image Builder that can handle the details of cloud deployment when ready. Okay, let's look at the security compliance. Simplify how your organization might mitigate risks, automates security, and maintains compliance. Red Hat Enterprise Linux includes built-in security features like live kernel patching profiles, security standards certification, and trusted software supply chain to help meet today's high security and compliance expectations. Consistency performance. No matter what hardware or workloads you are running, our comprehensive, that's like Red Hat's RHEL, comprehensive performance monitoring, tracing, and analysis tools will help you optimize your systems, detect performance anomalies, build comprehensive view of system performance, and apply best practices through preset tuning profiles so you can get the most out of your investments. You can see some of the customer story from Salesforce, a company that is migrating over 200,000 systems to streamline IT operations and enhance the customer experience. The direct migration path for CentOS Linux 7 users. On June 2024, CentOS Linux 7 will reach end of life, that's EOL. Red Hat Enterprise Linux is a fully supported production grade OS available on premises and in the cloud, and its direct migration path for CentOS Linux users. Whether you're using only CentOS Linux or you're an existing Red Hat Enterprise Linux customer and also have CentOS Linux, they have streamlined migration solutions to your needs and for your needs. Their convert to RHEL tool streamlines the migration process by minimizing the need for costly redeployment projects and reduces administrative burden by maintaining existing OS customizations, configurations, and preferences during the conversation. Okay. Now, by the side, you should also know that whether you're using only CentOS Linux or you are an existing Red Hat Enterprise Linux customer and also have CentOS Linux, they have a streamlined migration solution to meet your needs. Yeah, as you can see there, it said that Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7 reached the end of maintenance on June 30, 2024. And that's one important thing you need to know about Linux. As the time progresses, you discover that the older ones are let off, the newer ones are adopted. That's why if you are going to be using Linux for your application development, you need to ensure that you upgrade, you run your updates from time to time. On June 30, 2024, that's when the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7 will come to an end. If you are a current Red Hat Enterprise Linux customer, upgrade now to supported versions of Red Hat Enterprise 8 or 9 to take advantage of the new features, security enhancements, bug fixes, cloud functionalities, and more. This is from their official website. You can always look that up, google.com. Now, they talk about use cases for any cloud and workload. To expand to the edge, Red Hat Enterprise Linux extends your hybrid cloud infrastructure to the edge, scaled across hundreds or even hundreds of thousands of nodes all over the world. Creates edge optimized OS images, minimize workload interruptions caused by OS updates, transfer system updates more efficiently, and have confidence in automatic health checks and rollbacks. Here they talk about the hybrid cloud strategy. It says Red Hat Enterprise Linux enables you to deploy and run applications anywhere from physical and virtual private and public clouds by delivering the consistent operating foundation needed for modern IT enterprise hybrid cloud deployments. Red Hat's collaboration with major cloud providers like AWS, that's Amazon, Microsoft, Azure, Oracle, means customers can support future-focused deployments on solid foundation Red Hat's enterprise Linux. And look at that, deliver SQL Server on Linux. Searching for performance-driven, cost-effective platform for Microsoft SQL Server, Red Hat Enterprise Linux provides scalable foundation and consistent application experience across bare metal, virtual machine, container, and hybrid cloud environments. Now let's look at the developing on Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Developers who join the Red Hat Developer Program get access to Red Hat Enterprise Linux, how-to videos, demos, getting started, guides, documentation, and more. Now, they say they offer a vast ecosystem to help you build and deploy apps in the cloud, and Universal Base Image (UBI) provides a solid, stable Red Hat Enterprise Linux user space to streamline efforts as you expand into container deployment projects. Now they also talk about scaling your PC workload with Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Your operating system is a key role in determining how well your high-performance computing HPC infrastructure operates and performs. It connects your hardware, software, networking, and interfaces to form a unified, orchestrated environment. Red Hat Enterprise Linux provides a flexible and reliable platform for running HPC workloads to scale across data center, cloud, and hybrid environments. Shared foundation, technological foundation. Red Hat's open hybrid cloud strategy is built on the technological foundation of Linux, containers, and automation. An open hybrid cloud approach gives you flexibility to run your applications anywhere you need them. Here are some of the customers. We have UPS, Lufthansa, Tomago, Aluminium, and of course some of more. They also have training and certifications. Now let's head up to the developers portal of the Red Hat. This is what it looks at. It looks just as what you're seeing on the screen right now. You have the Red Hat Open Sheet. It's very good. I recommend you have the good JDK there, and quite a number of resources can help. Deliver tutorials and Red Hat software for cloud application development, cloud native developer career training. All these are resources that you can use and harness to hone your skills with that. Now let's look at the sign up. You can also sign up just at the bottom there, sign me up. Click that and then register with your email address to become a registered developer with the Red Hat Linux Enterprise Foundation. Alright, since I have an account, I'd rather sign in, and once I sign in, okay, this is what it looks like, a personalized area where a whole lot of things can be shown. You can see my username there, the account details, subscriptions, and so much more. So here are the subscriptions I have on my account. I have like 2 subscriptions, based on version 8.1 and 9.1 respectively. Further clicking on the subscriptions, you can see Red Hat developer subscription for regions, quantity is 1, start date and end date respectively, 2023 to 2024. Active, 2 of them are active, and the end date is just about almost a year. So before the end of the following year, you can actually upgrade and install as a tester or developer, and keep yourself updated. Now let's head to the product downloads. You can see here that you have the Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Red Hat Insights, Visualization, Identity Management, Directory Server, Certificate Systems, Part Satellite, Update Infrastructure, Software Collections, and Civil Automation Platform, Developer Tools, and so forth. And of course, you have the cloud computing. You have the Red Hat Advanced Cluster Security for Kubernetes, the Hat platform, the OpenStack platform, the OpenShift container platform, and the Quay. You have the storage, where you have the Craft Storage, OpenShift Data Foundation, Cluster Storage, Hyperconverged Infrastructure, Eclipse, Node, OpenJDK, Wacos, Temtail, Gboard, Developer Studio, and so much more. The list is just comprehensive. And we have the integration and automation. We have the number of items there for you to discover and explore. Now, this is the custom Red Hat Enterprise Linux images. There are 2 types of images you can download. The first one is the network, it's about 800 megabytes for both 8.8 and 9.2 respectively. Then there is the offline image, which I always go for because it's complete. It enables me to do installation completely without requesting internet access or resources from the internet. So because you may never can tell, the internet can break. So I always recommend the offline image. I can see there it says run installation program and complete installation without requiring any additional package repositories. Use this image if the system you are installing will not have network access, as it contains all the required packages to complete the installation of Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So this is exactly what we need. That one is the one for the network. The size, as you can see, is about 865 megabytes. Like you see, the file name as 9.2 x86-64 boot ISO. The file size is 865 megabytes. Alright, you can see the authentication link checksum there, the SHA encryption. I'll go with it. Or hexadecimal, as we put it. Now you can see all Red Hat Enterprise Linux download. So there are other earlier versions you can actually download as well. Just clicking that zone takes you up to here, where you get to see all the versions you can install. You have the Linux for x86, the server, and atomic host variants of the Red Hat Enterprise Linux can be selected there. And then the version to have to select it apart from product variant. You have the product variant, you have the version. So the version comes with a specific product variant. So make sure you select the one that you use appropriately that you would love to use. But like I said, I always recommend the one that does not require internet connectivity for installation. You can see the versions there, 8.1, 8.2, all the way to 9.2, the latest. So let's now head off to the actual how to install Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So the first thing, of course, that you're supposed to do is ensure that you select the boot options and ensure that the USB drive that holds the installation software for RHEL, that's Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9, is inserted into your USB drive. Then you set your bootable to the USB drive and wait for the next process. Alright, so right here you see the first screen that allows you to see the version of the Red Hat Enterprise Linux that you are about to install. It says install, the second one is test, the third one is for the troubleshooting, and then the other one is for the full configuration options on menu items. There is a timer beneath there that actually times out your response. So for this purpose, we're going with the first option. So the next thing is the pre-process sequences. Like it was done during the RHEL 8.1 or the previous versions. There's always a pre-sequence process that comes before the installation interface. Okay, so here we have the language. Okay, the general language. Ensure you select the language that refers or that relates to you. There are several languages that the installation software for Red Hat accommodates. So for this use case, of course, I'm going to go with this option. Alright, so the next screen shows you the outline of what you need to fill, just like in the previous versions, particularly the 8.8 Red Hat 8 version. You have the keyboard, the language support, the time and date, the connect to Red Hat, the installation source, the software selection, the installation destination, the KDOM network security profile before the installation is initiated. And of course, beneath there you have the root password and the user creation. Previously, I think in the 8.1 version, the user settings was at the tail end when the installation process had commenced. But right now, you can see in this version of the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9.1, you can see that it has now been brought forward. So you need to fill these things before you proceed. Alright, so this is the keyboard. Of course, it's in US. Then we head up to the next one, which is the language support. Just like we did at the beginning, ensure that it is still where it's meant to be. Then we look at the time and date. You just use the mouse to click on the location that best relates to where you are. Now, let's look at the root password. The root password is what you use for system-wide applications, whereas the user creation, of course, is similar for logging in. The root, for the user information, you need to enter the username and a few other details that is relevant. Meanwhile, in the root, it's just the password alone. Now, for this is for the connection to enable the Red Hat subscription, filing process. Because Red Hat comes with various levels of support. If you need a support that will help you get accustomed to issues or solve issues remotely, then you might have to subscribe financially. But there is a part that doesn't require that, which is the self-support. If you know you are confident enough to read the documentation and handle Red Hat distro, as an administrator, as a network engineer, then you're good to go. These are things that you can actually do. Another thing you observe is that this has now been shifted to an option during the installation process, unlike previously that it's done when it's done. Now this is the installation source. I don't think there's anything for you to do here. Just leave it on its default positions or values. So you move to the software selection. Now for this software selection, make sure you select the workstation. Okay, the workstation is a user-friendly desktop system for laptops and PCs. You should take very important note of that. Whereas for the additional software, you have the backup, you have the headless, office, remote, smart, legacy, container management, development tools, .NET, graphical, network, RPM, scientific support, security tools, and system tools. So click on done once you are through with this section. Okay, so now the next important thing is this. Now take very close look at this area, because it's very sensitive, super sensitive, in the fact that this is what you actually need to get right, because you determine the partition tables and several other things in this respect. As you can see here, you have two disks. One is a USB drive, the one that contains the installation software for the Red Hat. Then of course you have the ATA, which is the hard disk. It's about 300 or 350 gigabytes of space. All right, so that's what we're going to be working with. And then now the default value is in automatic, but I usually set this to custom. Then you click on done and ensure that the disk is selected. Now this is it. This is the existing partition on the disk. You have the home, then you have the boot, you have the boot, then you have the swap. Now if you look beneath here, you see that the boxes, with color indicators there. The one with the black shows the total space available and then the available space. So in order to make more available space, we need to delete all the existing values in this. So you click on the minus. So the existing partition table will be deleted one by one. This asks you for confirmation. You confirm the deletion. Then of course you go to the next partition table, you click on the minus, you delete. Then of course this as well, ensure you delete. Then the final one, as you can see, as we are deleting, the available space is increasing. Okay, so that's just one thing you need to understand. Now we have a full allocation space. Now up there is this particular option for you. It says click here to create them automatically. I would recommend you do this so that this the software itself, the Red Hat Enterprise Linux software, will automatically determine allocate spaces to different drives. Okay, as soon as we do that, you can see that now we have the home, okay, which is about 209.24 gigabytes. Then you have the system, the RHEL root, so 70 gigabyte. That's where home and some etc and other things are stored. Then you have the boot that allows, that's the GROB. I think that's where the GROB is. The GROB is a specific software or module in most Linux systems that helps to monitor the operating system boot up process and all that. Okay, then you have the swap, just for storing extra data. That's about 7.8 gig, 85 gigabytes. Once you're satisfied with it, you click on done, and then something comes up. You see those things in red, the destroy format, are all the existing ones that you just modified. So the system at this moment has not made any approval of changes. It's when you actually accept these changes, these modified changes, that the system goes on to the next stage, which is installing the software itself. The create space is the ones in green, indicated in green, are good to go. So you click on the accept changes and you proceed to the other options. The KDOM, just leave it as it is. There is no need to tamper with that. And then you have the wireless. This is the wireless. You can actually choose to configure your existing wireless at this point if you so wish, but ensure you have enough data to download additional files from the internet. But in the absence of that, you can as well skip this and just go on with the installation process. Now for the security profile, you don't need to do much here. Just leave it for the default value, and then now we can begin the installation, which will take a while. Okay, so once it is complete, ensure you reboot. So the icon for the reboot is just in the bottom there, the blue colored submit button there. Just click on it and ensure you remove the USB drive to restart the system. Alright, so this is the user interface. Alright, and this is where you enter your username and password when you use at the beginning during the installation process. This is Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Okay, so you can see the similarity to the previous versions and to other Linux distros strikes the resemblance. Alright, so this is the settings where you see the hardware connections that is existing on the system. Alright, you can see Red Hat Enterprise Linux, device name is this, the hardware model, memory, processor, graphics, and a whole lot of other information. Then you have other softwares there that you can directly be aware. This is just like a device manager. Alright, a device manager / control panel in the equivalent Microsoft operating system.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.